Good day everyone, I am Jason De Los Santos. Today I am going to discuss the teaching approach that I have chosen. In teaching literature, there are many approaches, and the first one that I choose is the language-based approach. Literature is typically used to teach language, but language can equally be used to teach literature. The language-based approach combines a language and literary curriculum. Studying the literary text language will help to better integrate the language and literature courses. Learners will be able to make meaningful interpretations of the literary text with the help of a detailed examinations of language of the literary text. At the same time, it will improve their overall English awareness and comprehension. Language-based model, it aims to bring language and literature closer together. Learners can improve their language skills by using literature as a resource in language learning. According to Lazar in 1993, rather than studying literature for the aim of obtaining facts and information, teachers should employ literary texts as resources for language practice through a sequence of language activities. It also allows students to access a text in a methodical and systematic manner in order to demonstrate the specific linguistic aspects. Examples include literal and metamorphical elements, as well as direct and indirect communication. Language-based model aims to be more learner-centered, aims attention to the way language is used, meaning, and increase general awareness of English. You have the option of focusing on either general grammar and vocabulary or stylistic analysis when studying the literal meaning of sentences and words in the text. General grammar and vocabulary are utilized, but stylistic analysis is the thorough examination of the text, linguistic aspects, such as figurative language, slang, and euphemism. When employing the language-based approach, here is the list of some tasks that we can present to the students. First one is summarizing, creative writing, role-playing, production exercise, jumbled sentence, and create your own ending. The second one that I've chosen is the information-based approach. Information-based approach gives knowledge and information to students. Thanetiet, 2011. It is teacher-centered and demands a lot of teachers' input in giving students various contents of literary text like an historical, political, cultural, and social background. Knowledge of literature is delivered as a source of information for students by Rashid Vithamani and Rahman in 2010. It includes reading from the criticism or notes, explanation and lectures given by teacher for examinations, say, Swang and MB in 2007. In this study, teachers favor the information-based approach most because it ensures that students acquire sufficient information and knowledge of their literary text and expands their understanding of the subject. This approach requires an extensive teacher input and is very closely related to Macrae's proposal for the term literature with a large L in 1991. In addition, Carter and Long in 1991 argued that critical concepts, literary agreements, and meta-language must apply in their literature and writings, that the students should be able to use those terms and concepts. The third one that I choose is the moral philosophical approach. Learners seek moral values from a particular literary text while reading it. It helps students to be aware of values of moral and philosophical and to identify them that lies in the reading. Rashid Vitamani and Rahman 2010. Students need to go beyond the text for moral and philosophical inference. By Devser 2014. With this approach, teachers are able to direct students to achieve self-realization as well as self-understanding while interpreting literary works by Lem and Omar in 2007. This approach is very much in line with the aim of Malaysian secondary English language syllabus to instill values for a good citizenship. That's all, and once again, good day.